Happy Monday. It's Madison with Restorative. Hope you're having a great day. This is not my favorite video. I actually had a couple little mini melts just now because it's not going right, because I don't want to talk about this stuff. Whew, that. And have a great day. Just kidding. Here's what it is. It's this. My message to you today is to be someone you love too. It's hard sometimes. We all have our reasons to have these popular words or triggers within ourselves. For me too, for a long time, it's been like my body. Last night I took some time out because I knew I was going to talk about this. I thought it was going to go a lot smoother in my mind. But I counted 22 surgical scars. That includes the scar around my head, like someone built-in earphones, like when I was 6 months old, my soft spot closed up, or my hysterectomy scar, which is like old school from like gauze, like there to there, well there, but anyways, like it's like the railroad tracks kind, or the multiple laparoscopies, or bone marrows and spinal taps, and even on my chest you can see like that's a portacath, that's probably a Broviac or a Hickman. I've got one over there on each side. It just kind of makes you feel like, you know, a little bit like Frankenstein or Velveteen Rabbit, like that's the body part, right? And then don't worry, I honor all my body scars and moments, especially now when you realize like how much strength it takes to get this stuff running every day. Nothing but gratitude there. But also too, like far from perfect in so many ways, and it's so interesting too to think, okay, like I was moving my stuff the other day into my new space, and my friend was like, oh, you have something right here, a little smudge or something there. I was like, oh gosh. No, I forgot to shave my little beard today. And I get little hairs like right there, and I used to have it right here, but I did like a little laser thing for a while, so that got better. But it's just like that stuff. I always thought like, okay, like that's fine. I just have hair now where it doesn't supposed to be. But also like when that kind of started, I remember when I got a magnifying mirror. You know what happens if you look at something in a 15 times magnified mirror? Your problem is 15 times magnified. So what I've just come to the conclusion of is I have hairs that grow on my face sometimes, and in the morning I'll just do a quick little and it's not a problem that overwhelms me anymore, like probably in my 30s where I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm a bearded lady. Nobody's ever said that. But you just think that when little things like happen, or ooh, this one's awful, get ready for this. At age 38, just a few days before I was leaving on my big adventure, my baby tooth fell out that I had like, well, obviously my whole life, but my grown-up tooth was going the other way, so the dentist took it out when I was a kid, so I just had to take care of my baby tooth until it just fell out one day. I think I was eating like a guava or something, I don't know. So then I had like my tooth come out. Look at that. Oh, yeah, toothless wonder. These are the things you like think about. Here's a fun fact though. I actually made my own tooth. I had a dentist be like, what? It's really easy. See? I just Googled how to make your own tooth, and I found a way to do it, and it was really easy, and there's stuff comes in, it just melts, and you just put it in and form it. And nobody's been like, ew, is that a fake tooth? But stuff like that happens, right? Where you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm falling apart. Or like when things like, oh, okay, this is another one. I was 42 years old before I publicly wore a tank top out in public without some sort of like camisole or something, because I've always been like really freaked out about my arms, like. And it was funny too, because I remember I was in Belize, so I was in a totally different country, so nobody really saw me. But it was so funny because that day or that night out, I like looked at everybody like to see if they were looking at my arms, like, oh my gosh, why doesn't she have those guns covered? But it's not, you know, it's things like that where you just don't know what people's hang-ups are, or what they're thinking about, or what makes them feel like they aren't worthy of their own love, like, gosh forbid, let alone somebody else's, right? With that, and then with like things like that, it's important to remember like the mental space about that, and you know, switching those things to gratitude. Oh, I will show you my arms. I was gonna pull those out anyways, like just one, anywho. Like, whoa. So I don't think anybody is thinking, what is she doing? No, it's just me and the way that I think. Like, it's fine. This stuff is real. Like, it's fine. We're humans. Our bodies are all unique. And those like my biggest fear right there. To have people know that, that I'm real, that my smile is just as genuine to me, or that scars make me not beautiful or less than. Not even at all. We can be, however, you are so unique in your own form, and whatever that looks like. I do want to put my jacket back on though, because I'm not ending this video with it off. I will tell you that to be someone you love to includes every aspect of yourself, and however that looks. When you are able to face your fears and all your flaws about your whole being, that is the real unconditional love, to be someone that you love to. And when it's your fears that are involved, I will tell you that somebody I think who is just so strong and so smart once told me that if you face your fears head on and just look at them, it changes everything. Because could you imagine, like, if a wolf was chasing a caribou, and that caribou just turned around and said, not today, and went and faced that wolf and just pronged him or whatever? That just shows your fear, and it scares the fear, because the fear never expects you to do that. You face your fears, you find your solutions, you do that, and that helps you be brave and proud of yourself. And then when you do that, your whole being will feel the love that you have for it, and how you love yourself too. That makes you able to be strong enough and face things enough to be someone you love to, and be able to love others, which will just help so much. I have no idea how this video went, because I was so freaked out to do it. But I really want you to know that we need to love and celebrate our imperfections, and stop seeing things like scars and flaws as complete things to paralyze us from facing our fears and moving forward, being heard, being loved. I really want to go now. Next week will be so much more chill, but I really needed to get this out today, because I need to face my fears too. I love you guys. Thank you for everybody who ever helps anyone along their paths in life, because we all need each other. And also encourage everybody who's trying for any reason, because trying is something. Come on now. I love you guys.